What up, YouTube fam? It's your man Logician, back with another hot one for the latter part of the '09. Some more true science and hard knowledge. And in this series I wanted to talk about something that touches on why women choose jerks and losers and bad boys and thugs over, I guess you would say, good men. And this is something that came to my attention about a year ago, where I kind of noticed that, well, actually a couple of people brought it to my attention. But I've since come to different situations and have heard of other situations and talked to people where this definitely applied. And generally, this type of behavior, well, actually most of our behavior as human beings is subconscious. Okay, so a lot of the reason why women make people period, but a lot of the reason women make the choices in relationships they do is because they're operating off of some type of subconscious programming. Okay, they're not really consciously evaluating and applying a logical analysis to why they should be with the man that they choose to be with. If you check out my other videos, about 70% of women behave in this manner, and they behave in a completely emotional way when it comes to relationships. The only thing they respond to is emotional stimulation. Whereas you have, this is just based on my observation, you have another 20 to 25% of women that they need some type of emotional stimulation, but they also apply a logical analysis as to the type of person the type of man they choose to be in a relationship with. In other words, they actually think about why I should be with this person. They don't just say, oh, he's exciting, he's this, he's that. Or we're in a relationship, we're on this emotional roller coaster, woo, you know. And about 10% of women are completely logical when it comes to relationships. These women think mostly like men. So, it's my belief that these women that choose, knuckleheads and idiots and bad boys over good men, as far as when it comes to having a diminished self-image or low self-esteem, or not feeling worthy of having a good relationship or a good man, or not feeling intelligent enough, or whatever, lack of whatever character flaw there is that will keep them from being in a relationship with a good man. Most of these women, I believe, are going like the 70% range of women that don't apply any logic to their relationship choices. And first off, most recently I came across this video on YouTube about Tom Leykis. The Tom Leykis show, this girl called in, she was in her late 20s, she was dating this doctor, a young white girl. She was dating this doctor, and she said that every time she was around him, she felt really stupid. And Tom was like, oh yeah, I probably know why that is. While he was out studying and working hard in school, you were probably out banging and partying. She said, yeah, pretty much. So anyway, he was attracted to her, obviously. She had 2 kids, but it was probably, I can't imagine it being anything beyond like a physical thing, but because she just admitted she was an idiot. And she was, unfortunately. I hate to see people like that, but she was saying that she felt stupid every time she was around him. I guess she didn't know what he was talking about at the time or whatever. So she ended up cheating on him with a, dirtbag, no good, bad boy jerk or whatever, and sabotaged the relationship over with. So I guess she was calling the show to find out why she did this, but she didn't understand that this was subconscious. This was subconscious that was going on, and had she been using logic, she would say, well, this is a good guy. I might not be, that intelligent. I might not be on his level intellectually, but it's something about me that has attracted him to me. And I need to focus on that and build on that as far as our relationship is concerned. And maybe I can learn about what he's talking about. See, somebody using logic would have said that and stayed in a relationship with a guy that was making that kind of money that liked her and would have taken care of her kids. So next situation, I've come across situations where women have either not gotten into a relationship with a good man, or they sabotaged a relationship they were in with a good man because they felt that he was too good for them, that they were not worthy of having a good man in their lives as far as being in a relationship was concerned. They weren't worthy to have a healthy, successful relationship, so they end up sabotaging the relationship by cheating on him or doing something stupid, or just not giving him no play at all. They end up going back to an abusive, or just an all-around, loser, because that's the only thing that they feel that they're worthy of having. I've heard about this stuff all the time, and have even seen it. And there's been a couple of situations where, where I've personally noticed some women feel like if a man is too good for them, they don't feel, they feel they're not worthy of being in that type of environment with that guy, even though the man is attracted to them. And this is what makes this stuff so crazy. If a guy is attracted to you as a woman, or a woman, it shouldn't matter what you feel like about yourself. It's something about you that guy is attracted to. So you should find out what that is and focus on that and build it and expand that. Not say, oh, I got this flaw, I got that flaw, so I don't want him to be around. I don't want to be in a relationship with him. He's too good for me. So going down the line, I've seen women basically say a guy's too smart, he's too good of a man, he's too spiritual, he's too successful, he treats me too well. That's a big one, especially in the black community. It's this whole, I was watching another video with a sister, I can't remember her name, but she was saying that she's got a friend that the man she's with treats her right, but she says he's too nice and wants to go back to the other guy, but the other guy was beating her upside the head. Right? No logic at all, just, just programming, subconscious programming. So I kind of wanted to talk about this because this is part of one of the reasons why women in America, especially in black women, I look at some point you have to look at human beings as resources. Okay. You need human beings to behave in a certain way in order to have a successful society and a successful community, going down to successful families and relationships. And this type of behavior, if we could find out, if we could stop this type of behavior, stop this type of programming that has these women acting like this in the first place, you would have more successful relationships and healthy relationships and a more successful all-around community, whether it be and a stronger community, therefore a stronger nation, and ultimately a better world, whether it be the black community or whoever else. So what is the source of a woman not feeling adequate enough to be in a relationship with a good man? What is the source of a woman saying, I'm not smart enough to be with this guy, even though this man has shown some type of interest in me, other than the fact that I'm not that intelligent? That's my little alarm. And why is it that women don't look for the good attributes, the positive attributes that they would have to offer a man, and instead focus on the negativity or what they've done wrong or the mistakes that they've made, or focus on the deficiencies that are in their character, personality, and lifestyle? And the reason I say this is because none of us are perfect, but it seems like these women are focusing on their imperfections, even though we all have them. So y'all see me on part 2, and maybe we can get some solutions down.